So the download that I got read like this in my mind. People are not your problem. Peace is the priority. Again, people are not your problem. Peace is the priority. We have to stop putting the burden on other people to make us happy, to make us feel content, to not disappoint us, to resurrect us. We have to stop putting the burden of expectations on everyone else. If you set a standard for your life and someone does not meet that standard, the decision is yours of whether you stay or whether you go. But if you continue to allow your mind to tell you that people are your problem, that that person is your problem, my dear, with an open heart and with all the love that I have in me, I want to let you know that you are the problem. It's not that other person. It is you. You've got to be willing to take accountability in the matter. You've got to be willing to take accountability in light of the fact that nobody is responsible for your peace. When it's time for real conversations and real truths to be revealed, and you can't handle it, because that's how I perceive it, and you can't handle it, you're willing to put the burden on that other person for either not understanding or not caring or not living up to this amount of nobility and integrity and honor that you've established within your moral system. Everyone does not live by that moral system, and a lot of people's foundation is extremely weak. A lot of people come into our lives to be catalysts in one way or the other. We don't know until we begin to have that experience. And those of us who are experienced with discerning and deciphering our experience, we've grown to understand that some people are just simply catalysts. Some people come into our worlds to invoke and inspire change. And it doesn't matter how dark or heavy you've allowed your mind to think that these people or these experiences are. You have to be willing to see the light, to see the beauty in every single one. When a person doesn't live up to the expectations of your ego, you need to learn how to release the marriage between yourself and the expectation that you've set for that other person. You have to release it. Those experiences are not opportunities for you to make that person your problem. You make it evident, and you make yourself vulnerable. You expose yourself to be seen as a person who does not prioritize peace. I totally understand how challenging it can be to have people walk into your life. They just walk right up in there, don't even take their shoes off. Walk in there and drag all of that nasty energy with them, and drag all of that baggage around their ankles, and their struggles and their traumas and their attachments and their uglies, and they bring it on into your life, and they don't even take their shoes off. Ooh, the audacity. The reality is, you are accountable for protecting your peace. You are accountable for prioritizing your peace. If you let this experience happen, and this person came up in here and didn't even take their shoes off, you should have stopped them at the door. You should have made them bust a U-turn. It's what you should have done. Hold yourself accountable for your peace. I want to get closer in the light. Hold yourself accountable for your peace. Prioritize your peace and stop prioritizing people as your problems. People are catalysts. Change is inevitable. Change is the only thing that is constant. Change. Change is the only thing that is constant. And if you don't allow change to happen because you are trying to anchor yourself and another person in moments of disappointment or disagreement, disruption and dismay and discord, disdainment, if you are willing to anchor yourself and another person in that position, my dear, that is your problem and you are the problem. Not people. You. Free your mind. Free yourself up of all of that baggage, that sluggish energy. That's for the sloths. Let a sloth be slow. You aren't. Keep your pace. Steady your pace. Release what feels heavy and release it with a light heart. Don't make people your problem. People aren't your problem. Peace should always be your priority. Fortunately for you, this message is shorter than others that I've created on this channel. And I think I want to keep it right there. I think I want to keep it right there in that light. Because it is just as simple as that. People are not your problem. Prioritize your peace. You will live longer. You will have better experiences. And you will it'll help to reveal the true nature of every single dynamic that you find yourself in. Sit back. Pay attention. Allow people to be who they're going to be. If it's worth it, and you feel like you want to teach, and you feel like you want to be, and you want to train, understand who your student is. Understand what they need. There are guides, ascended masters who are in the flesh, who are here to help and to heal, to teach and to guide. And if you are one of those energies, if you claim yourself to be one and you decide that you want to help a person who comes into your life, dragging all that baggage in, dragging all of that energy of and trauma and dragging all of that heaviness in, you be prepared to teach and have patience. Have patience. Have patience for as long as you can. Not for as long as you need to. Have patience for as long as you can if you decide to teach in those spaces. And then when you've had enough, whether that means that you've inspired this energy to change, you've inspired this energy to grow and develop, whether you've helped this person cleanse their aura in a more healthy, with a more healthy mindset, if that is the outcome, beautiful, beautiful, mission accomplished. But if you decide that you don't want any parts of that, and that you want to allow that person to have their own journey, that's okay too. Mission accomplished. No one is right in this light. No one is wrong in that light. This is your life, and you have control. You must take your power back. Don't perceive everything as a problem. Don't perceive everyone as a problem. Hold your peace and prioritize that. And those who are for you are going to go with you. And if they're not going to go with you, then they're going to hold you back. Release them. I love you. I am Queen Mother.